We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch and the beautiful goddess with the Raw Food World TV show. And you guys, we've got a video for you here today. As everybody knows, I am the most brilliant chef in the world. And today, you're gonna see why. This is just one of those instances where you're just like, why hasn't this been done before? Matt Monarch, raw chef, it doesn't get better than that. Okay, so, just the other day, first before we get into this, Angela was kind of plotted this revenge on her husband. You know, all the times, like, I'm always making you all these desserts and stuff like this, and then you eat them all, and you get upset because you're forced to eat all this food. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, she made these ridiculously good tasting kale chips, pesto. Ay. Like, the best pesto kale chips we've ever had. Look at this.
So good.
And so I started eating them during lunch, and then I just, you know, when you hit those moments where you're just like, okay, forget it, I've already gone beyond my regular consistent diet of eating, and I just started eating them like crazy. And also we've had another problem. Our coconut chips, all of our coconuts have been all young, so that we don't get the hard coconuts anymore. With this hard meat, so Oriah hasn't been able to get her cocoa chips anymore. She loves cocoa chips. She's always asking for them. So I'm like, I will not stand for this. No, Oriah must have cocoa chips. She's screaming, cocoa chips. So we took the soft meat and we're cutting them into cocoa chips. And they're just as good, right? It's almost like even better. It's like chewy.
Yeah, it's kind of like cocoa chip leather.
Exactly. And then so I had a nice little fun coconut chip and kale chip extravaganza yesterday.
And if you're wondering what's in these, it's just coconut, spirulina, lime juice, and salt.
So good. And it's very rare I do something like that. But it was so much fun. It's fun to do every once in a while. I have a little runny nose today, it's no big deal. But it's good, it stops like the detox, and then also I get totally stimulated. I was like I'm flying this morning. But I'll probably have a gushing nose at some point, but I don't even care, it's fun. Okay, so back to my raw chef brilliance.
La, 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 la.
When Angela was making these kale chips, she put the wet sauce on, put it in there, and we put it in the dehydrator for, it was probably like 2 hours. And the kale chips weren't hard yet, but we decided to eat some anyways. And it heated up the cashew sauce and the pine nut sauce, whatever was on it, and the kale chips were they were like totally wiggly still. And it tasted like lard, just like fat, like crazy good. What did you think about it?
Raw vegan kale lard.
And we were just like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Why hasn't anybody
Made lard before?
besides me come up with the idea and put it on YouTube to make a pasta, put this sauce, a type of sauce on there, dehydrate it for in the morning until lunchtime, to where you have this like cheese, it's like almost like grilled cheese sauce on your pasta. Hold the applause, please.
And the awards, we'll receive the awards after the video.
So Angela hates zucchini. Why do you hate zucchini? Why does it like make you miserable?
I'm I'm not very excited about zucchini pasta. It's just like this kind of, it's almost like the kind of mac and cheese of the raw vegan world or something, you know? It's just very kind of bland and like, oh God, zucchini pasta.
That is hilarious.
I like the mung bean pasta in it. That's what I like.
See, me personally, it's like anything, it's like we deprive ourselves so much on the raw food diet that like any different type of taste, like even those Peruvian nasty bitter olives that everyone's psychotic over, they're psychotic over because there's nothing out there to eat in the raw foods movement. So you get to eat these bitter things, you're like, woo! And it's fun. So zucchini pasta is just awesome. I eat the same thing every day. This is gonna be ridiculously good.
All right.
So what we're gonna do today to tickle both of our fancies here is we're going to be making a zucchini pasta, and then we're also going to be making the mung bean pasta for Angela, and then we're going to take the sauce, put it in the dehydrator for the Matt Monarch creation. I came up with it first. Any YouTubers out there, I got to be credited, just like we credited Chef Tina Jo for her crab cakes. You got to credit us. This is mine. I did it. Right?
Right. So
Okay.
we're going to make a raw pesto sauce and put it on both of our pasta creations.
And while she's making the pesto sauce that she made yesterday, that was ridiculously good, I'm gonna make the zucchini pasta.
You're going to use that one?
I'm gonna use this one. There's two different types of spiroli, spiral slicer and spiroli slicer. This one makes thicker, this makes thinner. The thinner is more gourmet-like. It's more difficult to use. You can make mass quantity with this. They're both amazing. This is like real spaghetti size. This is like angel hair size. And both are needed in a raw food kitchen. We're actually going to be doing a crazy sale on these as soon as we get them in. We bought them by the pallet load this time. So it's going to be like 3 weeks to a month, and we're going to be offering both of these at the lowest price you've ever seen in the planet. And then from there on out, they're going to be that price. Maybe by the time you've even watched this video, it'll be done, because some people don't watch this video immediately. It might be 2 weeks later. Or whatever. Okay, those prices on spiral and spiroli slicers. Okay, so the pretty girl's gonna speak loud because I got the mic.
All right. So we're not going to have precise quantities because that's how it happens. But we're going to use some cashews and some pine nuts. So I just made this up yesterday or whenever it was. Now I'm going to try and double it so that we can use it for our pastas. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get numbers for you. It's like 2 cups of cashews. And this is pine nuts. And it's like 2 cups of pine nuts. So.
Oh, good. You're using more pine nuts than cashews.
The same.
The same.
This is going to make a lot of sauce, so we can use some for now, and we can keep some for later. We could make some more kale chips.
Oh, good.
Okay. Now we just picked this absolutely beautiful basil from our garden.
Beautiful.
Genovese, the green Italian basil. Oh, it's just so fresh and pungent. And
Smells so good.
amazing.
We went on a family trip to the garden. We actually made a deal. Do you want to talk about that deal, or forget the deal? I help her pick all the greens in the garden today, and then she helps me make this sauce. And then she tried to get out of it, everybody.
Baba! She was just drinking her smoothie.
This is perfect. Since I have the mic, I can't go anywhere, and I could just use this bowl. Improvise, everybody.
That was probably like a good handful of fresh basil. And now we're gonna get some lime juice.
The thing that sucks about drying this bowl with this sweatshirt, I haven't worn it, and I haven't washed it in like 3 months probably. And then the cat sits on it and pees on it, and
This is not a health and safety raw food video, obviously. Okay, we're using lime juice because we don't have lemons. That was probably like 2 or 3 tablespoons of lime juice.
That's enough, but this is just so much fun. I gotta do it again.
And now we've got some salt, nice pink salt. I'm gonna put in like, probably like a tablespoon of nice salt. Use Celtic or whatever. And then this is coconut water. Gosh, I really don't know what to tell you about that. Cup, half a cup, just
Cup.
enough cup.
Yeah, you guys saw. It was a 3-second pour.
I think that was it. Oh, garlic. Garlic. It's kind of like pesto, but like a sauce. Like not so much a dip, but a sauce.
You know what she did to me yesterday?
Huh?
The kale chips are awesome. We could probably even see some right here. Yeah. There's like pieces of cashews everywhere, and pine nuts you can maybe see, and it's just awesome how it's like that. It's like crunchy. It's almost like soft crunchy. The dog just got the kale chip. Even the dogs get the crumbles from the. Okay. So I was like eating those bits like right here and all these pine nuts and cashews, but. I ran into one, and one of them was a piece of garlic that didn't blend down. Pretty much, she didn't purposely do this. This is the stuff that didn't blend down. Ate a whole clove of garlic. For a guy like me, watch out. That was my parasite cleanse for the year.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna blend it up, and then we'll just taste test it once it's blended.
Perfect.
I blended it for 50 seconds. It looks very nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna taste test it. I'm gonna try and do this like a chef. Perfecto.
Is it perfect?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Great.
now we need your pasta.
Yes, let me get my pasta.
All right, guys. Oh man, this is just gonna be ridiculous. So what we're gonna do, you guys all know that I love ridiculous amounts of sauce. So we're just gonna pour this on here. Look at that. And then we're gonna take a spoon of some sort and just kind of mix it in. We wanna get all the little bits. I mean, this would just be good like this. I mean, I'm salivating right now. However, put in the dehydrator for the next few hours is going to be a whole different grilled macaroni and cheese pasta like you've never had before in your life. We could have made it more like the cheesy kale chips to make it more like macaroni and cheese, but this is more like of a, what kind of sauce would that be, like on fettuccine or something? This is just like, when this is done, it's almost like sinful. It's like, it's almost like, feels like it's not gonna be allowed. I know it. Remember, we've got to credit Mr. Monarch. Raw food chefs out there, I'm going to be watching you. Oh man, now we're talking serious sauce. This is going to be insane. We're going to come back at lunch. We're going to show this to you. We got to get Angela's pasta so she gets in on it too. Hey babe, even it's probably going to even get softer, the pasta.
Yeah, it's already soft.
Nice. Look at that. Mark my words, everybody. Angela is going to be like, let me try your zucchini pasta. Bam. What do you think we should dehydrate it on?
What's that?
Is this yours?
Yeah.
This is gonna be ridiculous. She's gonna love me forever. Bam! I have the mic, so you might not have heard that one. You guys, these things always end up at the end of all the pasta you make with zucchini. What do you do with them?
Give them to the horses.
Also, like when you use the spiroli, it comes out with this and then this big long dangling thing at the end. What do you do with it? That's what I want to know. What do you do with that one? Wait.
Maybe they make hair accessories out of them.
I was thinking about just putting these and making zucchini chips in the dehydrator or something. Babe, what if I wasn't done with the sauce?
Then you can get some more.
We gotta sauce you up here.
That's plenty.
Would you like some pasta noodles with your sauce? That's the way I see it. All right, so I guess we're good, huh?
Yeah, we've got all of this left over to...
For kale chip, that's enough pasta sauce for both of us, yeah? I don't know if that's enough for me, though.
And some more?
Sure.
You can
No, that's enough. So now, we put it in the dehydrator. Can I use this dehydrator, babe?
Yeah.
Bam. Bam. Put Angela's in further, because we need a ridiculous here, that's why.
We'll have to come back.
Yeah, we'll have to come back for that. Oh, that's good. All right, everybody, so anything else we would like to share with the lovely people before we come back? No? Just one zucchini chip. We're gonna put in the, we'll give the other one to the horse. This one goes in the dehydrator. Right with the kale chips. Bam, bam. We'll see how that goes. All right, and we'll see you in a minute. Are we ready for lunch, everybody? Okay, everybody. The moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, the Monarch recipe that I have copyright over. Can I have that spoon? Woo! Oh no. Oh no. Look at that.
I actually stared mine up at one point in the process as well.
Look at this. It's like cooked pasta. It smells so good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for lunch.
You gonna jump up and have a look? You gonna come and jump
Maybe
up
Bubba
and-
could try for the nice people.
Yeah, let's have some numbers. That'll make something really special. You gonna try? You wanna go up? Alright. Trust him. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, everybody. Unfortunately, the audio just went off, and here I am about to try the pasta for the first time. And as you can look at how amazing this is, just ridiculous. You guys, it is the best thing, pasta, raw pasta, I've ever had in my entire life. It seriously was sinful, and I thought that I shouldn't be eating it, like it wasn't allowed. Look at me.
Did you eat the whole thing?
I did eat the whole thing. You actually had a bunch of it too, because even though you said you hate zucchini pasta, but then she actually absolutely loved my zucchini pasta. But here is her other pasta, mung bean pasta, and maybe you can tell everybody how much you loved it.
It was, oh look, here we go. There's me almost about to have,
That's the zucchini.
That's me trying the zucchini.
You were saying here that this was the best zucchini pasta you've ever had in your entire life.
It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was just so like lush. It was like having just like cooked pasta, like a cooked pasta dish, from it being like so long in the dehydrator and like warmed. And both of them, my one, the mung bean pasta, and then also your one, the zucchini one, both of them were just like off the hook. Araya liked them. We just yummed it all.
It was angel hair, that's key. But also, you loved it on your mung bean pasta even more? Or they were equal?
Yeah, they were both great. And then I've been doing it every day since.
Every single day, everybody. She's been heating up her pasta with the cheese. So, everybody, this is my brilliant recipe. You're allowed to use it, that's fine. You just have to tell everybody where you got it from. You're doing it every day now. I think everybody in the world is going to be doing this every day now. In the raw food world, they're going to be making pasta just like this. And they can make the cheese kind, like it's macaroni and grilled cheese.
Wow.
There you go.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.